Yo, 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 yo. I said, yo, 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 yo. What's going on, y'all? This is Mazuma TV. Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV. Back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. I hope everybody's having a beautiful, beautiful Christmas. You know what I'm saying? It is officially Christmas, man. Just came off of Christmas Eve, of course. So I'm not expecting much people to be on the live today. You know what I mean? Because they're kicking it with their family. But you know what I'm saying? Even though the holidays is going on, the grind still continues. You know what I'm saying? The boxing world never stops. You know what I'm saying? And to just keep it real with you, I ain't got nothing to do right now. Yeah, I mean, I don't got my son till tomorrow. So I figured just to kill some time, man, before I go to sleep and all that, I get to chop it up with my people. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to my boy Shay, man. First one in the building. Shout out to Shay. AJ, Notes, the big homie Notes. What's going on? Mastermind. You know what I'm saying? He said, praise God. Praise God. The Lord was born on December 25th. That's what they say, man. I hope everybody's having a beautiful holidays. You know what I'm saying? I hope they really enjoy their weekend. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got some things we need to talk about for sure, man. Some things that's been on my mind. I made a video about it. I mean, there's some great views too, man. I told you exactly what happened with Deontay Wilder and exactly why he looked like that. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna get into it tonight for sure. Before I get up out of here, man, I'm gonna do my quick hour and then I'm gonna get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Lorenzo, what up? What up, man? He said, Merry Christmas, Nation. Yo, speaking of the nation, man. Yo, listen. I didn't post it on the community page yet. I didn't post a video about it. All right, Mastermind. Give me a little bit. I'm gonna send you the link right now. Let me get this off real quick. I officially put out the Mazuma Nation t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? I put that up on MazumaMerch.com, man. And scrolling past the video right now, MazumaMerch.com, man. I have a 10% off code. You just put the code is Christmas. You get 10% off whatever item that's on the website. You know what I'm saying? So definitely go check out the merch, man. Let me see if I could put up. Let me see if I could put up a picture of it. You know what I'm saying? Just for y'all to check out for yourselves, man. If y'all rock with it, let me know. I'm always open for constructive criticism as well, man. You know what I mean? There ain't nothing to. I'm always down to, here's some good things, here's some bad things about it. You know what I'm saying? But this is, let me see if this is it right here. This is the logo right here, of course. You know what I'm saying? That's the logo right there, right in front of the screen. It's a gorilla, and it looked like the IBF title, ironically. You know what I'm saying? But that's the logo right there, man. If y'all want to go check it out, it is available in hoodies, long sleeve shirts, crew necks. I even got stickers on there for a very cheap price as well, man. So whatever you guys are able to contribute to MazumaMerch.com. If y'all part of the nation, if y'all part of the mob, man. I also have Mazuma Mob shirts on there that I put a while back too. So if you rocking with either or, man, support the brand, man. It is very much appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all done got gift cards with a couple of dollars in it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to contribute, you know what I mean, and help this channel continue flourishing, man, I would deeply appreciate that for sure, man. So shout out to everybody that's been buying stuff off of the website as well, man. It's been a hell of a ride, bro. I'm surprised because I don't even be talking about Mazuma merch all like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even be supporting. I don't even be I don't really be pushing the merch all like that. People still go on there and they buy stuff. You know what I'm saying? That was it's dope to see. It's dope to see. You know what I'm saying? So I'm appreciative regardless. You know what I mean? Even if y'all get a little $5, $7 sticker that I have available on there, I'm appreciative because at the end of the day, you know what I mean, it's helping the channel grow. And that's my main objective with this whole thing, man. I'm not really too pressed on money or anything of that nature. It's all about helping the channel grow and really getting exposure. You know what I mean? Because I really made it my mission to really do some good things on YouTube, man. So shout out to the 11 people that are in the building. If you hit the like button, that'll be very much appreciated. Shay says, "What do you think of Tank? He's Muslim now, I think." Yeah, I actually saw that. You know what I mean? Congratulations to Tank for finding God. You know what I mean? Hopefully that'll install some discipline in his life because based off of his prior mistakes, he may need that. He may need that structure in his life, and religion is a especially people who are Muslim, they're some of the most disciplined people that I know. You know what I'm saying? I train a few Muslim fighters. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Derek Moore, man, the maestro, my first amateur ever. He's a devout Muslim as well, and one of the most peaceful guys, one of the most disciplined men that I've ever came across in the sport of boxing and just people in general. You know what I'm saying? So uh shout out to Tank, man. Hopefully that provides some structure in his life, and he continues to go down a positive path. You know what I mean? I'm not Muslim personally, man. I grew up in a Catholic household, but I wouldn't say I particularly follow a religion. I wouldn't say I'm that religious of a dude. I do have a relationship with God. You know what I mean? I have an understanding of him, but I'm not gonna say that I'm the type dude that stop by the church every Sunday and things of that nature. You know what I mean? I just move. I just move how I feel is best. But I respect any man that's willing to change their life for the better and add some structure to their life, man. Because that's pretty much how I look at religion, man. It brings structure into your life, brings you an understanding of what life is about, and just you know what I mean, spreading the word to the best of your ability and just maintaining some type of positivity in your life. You know what I mean? And I think Tank needs that because he grew up real rough around a lot of negativity, a lot of negative things going on in his life. You know what I mean? So being that he's extremely successful at what he does and him understanding that he's a special kind of talent, I think that he's not trying to take this for granted. And he may feel like this is something that can help him grow not only as a fighter but as a human being as well. And some of the greatest fighters of all time were Muslim. You know what I mean? And some of the most disciplined men at their peak. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali, he stood for an actual cause about as disciplined as can be. One of the greatest fighters to ever lace him up. Mike Tyson was a Muslim. Um, we got fighters from Philly that performed at a high level that was Muslim. Julian Williams, that's a devout Muslim right there. Who else? Paul Crow, somebody who's coming up at 154 right now in Philly. He's a Muslim. Carl Dargan, that's a Muslim. Brother Nazim Richardson, who passed away, unfortunately, he was a Muslim. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Tank and Haney are both brothers, yeah. I mean, by religion, yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now, that's a thing. You know what I mean? Devin Haney's a Muslim. Tank is now, I guess he converted to Islam or whatever you want to call it. That's a thing now. Um, there's a lot of Muslim fighters. You know, Lorenzo Simpson, I believe he's a Muslim as well. Joe Calzaghe is a Muslim? Really? I seen him like with crosses. Don't he got like a tattoo of like a cross? I don't think he's Muslim, Mastermind. I think you out here lying, bro. JA says it's trendy to be Muslim right now as long as Tank takes it serious. I think I wouldn't say it's necessarily trendy. I see what you're saying though, because a lot of celebrities are Muslim now or and converting to Islam. So you might be looking at it as trendy, but I think that there are some very influential people that are Muslim, and because of that, they're influencing other people to be Muslim. So influence, uh, trendy, you know what I mean? They may go together, they may be synonymous with each other, but I see what you're saying. But um people who just hop on a religion as a trend, they doing it for the wrong reason, and most likely they won't last. You know what I'm saying? Badu Jack is a Muslim. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, really respect anyone who get closer to God for the better. If it's going towards a pot, like if you're not doing it If you're doing it for actual, like, trying to be a better person and provide some structure in your life and just get yourself on the right path, it don't matter what religion it is. In all honesty, as long as, you know what I mean, it's for the betterment of yourself, I rock with it. You know what I mean? I endorse it. If you're doing it for a good reason, bro, I support it. You know what I mean? Now, if you're doing it just because it looked like the cool thing to do, then you just a cornball. You know what I'm saying? And you just not, eventually it's going to show that you're not really serious about your craft and everything like that. So it's going to be interesting, like when Ramadan come around and things like that. Is Tank going to still fight during Ramadan? Stephen Fulton's a Muslim as well, and he will fight during Ramadan. And I believe Stephen Fulton has all knockouts during Ramadan. You know what I mean? There's fighters that take time off for Ramadan, like Habib Nurmagomedov, and there's people that continue fighting during Ramadan. So, you know what I mean? That's interesting. Joe Calzaghe converted to Muslim May 6th? Really? So not too long ago, he became Muslim. That's interesting. I did not know that. Calzaghe, he's been low key since he's retired. You know what I'm saying? So that's not something that I would necessarily know. Let me see. I'm not seeing anything about him being Muslim, bro. I'm not saying nothing about him being Muslim, Mastermind. MC Ren is a devout Muslim. Joe Calzaghe, best 168 of all time. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I don't see nothing about, because I know that he got a cross tattoo, and that's what they brought up on a boxing scene blog, boxing forum right here. They asking if he's Christian because he has a cross tattoo. And he says thank God a lot during his interviews and stuff like that. And he has a cross tattoo on his arm. A Celtic cross. Regardless, Don Dada says Calzaghe beat Roy Jones and B Hop. Okay, let's really talk about it. Which version of Roy Jones did Calzaghe beat? And which version of B Hop did Calzaghe beat? You know what I'm saying? Who did, what forms of them did he beat? Did he beat a prime Roy Jones? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Roy Jones was not wasn't Captain Hook. He wasn't that can't be touched. He wasn't any of that, bro. That was a Roy Jones that was on the decline and had dropped Joe Calzaghe at that. Bernard Hopkins, come on, stop it. Stop it, man. We're not gonna do that. I would have loved to have seen how he did against the prime Andre Ward. I think I think I think Andre Ward got a better case of, in all honesty. How old was Bernard Hopkins when Joe Calzaghe fought him? Let's go check it out right here. I think I'm not gonna say that Joe Calzaghe is overrated by any stretch of the imagination, but a lot of his wins, I don't want to take away from him. But at the end of the day, we gotta be real. We gotta be real, man. We gotta be real. So he fought Joe Calzaghe in 2008. So let's check out the bout. So Bernard Hopkins was 43 years old. 43 years old. No lies. 43 years old when he fought Joe Calzaghe. Who the fuck? Who is this? Yeah, this dude, that's definitely a man, by the way. You thought I wouldn't find your YouTube channel? I keep calling your phone and you won't answer. I need my $40 for my services yesterday. You said you were sending it on Cash App, so what's up? That is hilarious. Talking about I need my money. Who the hell is TS Honey Fox? That is confusing as hell. Yeah, get him up out of here, bro. That's another troll. You know what I mean? That sounds like some real talk ish that's going on right now. You know what I mean? JA says B Hop took Kovalev the distance at 50 years old. That's a fact. That's a fact. But yeah, Lorenzo, you did call it. 43 years old. Kawasaki was 36. But 36 at 43. Come on, man. Now, B Hop did go on to accomplish great things after the Kawasaki fight. But let's not act like this was, you know what I'm saying, young B Hop. You know what I mean? That wasn't the B Hop that fought De La Hoya, Trinidad, or anything like that, or Kelly Pavlik or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't him. It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. What does matter is the version that the version of the person they beat. You know what I'm saying? Because, for example, we're not going to give William Joppy the same credit for beating Roberto Duran that we give Sugar Ray Leonard or Tommy Hearns. You know what I'm saying? Those were two completely different versions of Roberto Duran. Now if Kawasaki beat the version of B-Hop that Roy beat at 160 back in the day, now we're talking about something else. Now you're talking about that's a more credible win than a 43-year-old Bernard Hopkins. You know what I mean? But like you entitled to your opinion, man. If you feel like Kawasaki the best 168 ever, I mean, that's your opinion. You know what I mean? That was the same B-Hop who fought Kelly Pavlik, sir. What is you talking about? What is you talking about? I mean, he fought Kelly Pavlik. That's what I'm saying, though. He fought Kelly Pavlik after Joe Kawasaki, right? Okay, let's really get into it. Let's really get into it. Let's really get into it right here. Shit not letting me. He came back 6 months later and beat Kelly Pavlik, right? Which is what I meant. The B-Hop fight was competitive. Kawasaki didn't even dominate the fight. Bro, there's nothing for you to prove, Mastermind. Like I told it, like it's public info. It's nothing for you to really prove, bro. Like he beat Kelly Pavlik after the Kawasaki fight. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, that doesn't disregard the fact that he was 43 years old. You know what I'm saying? I don't disregard the fact that he was 43 years old. Now, Manny Pacquiao was 40 when he beat Thurman, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that was the best version of Pacquiao. Pacquiao went on to get smoked by Ugas after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think because somebody has a credible win while they're on the decline that they're not the I don't know. I don't know exactly what y'all trying to insinuate, man. Like Kawasaki beat a lot of guys during the declines of their career. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to my boy Slime in the building. What's going on, y'all? Let's go. What's going on? What time? Inoue fighting? I don't know. It's out in Japan, so I'm sure it's gonna be early. Bro, Inoue weighed in today. He's fighting tomorrow. And he looked cut in shape, ready to go. Tapales, whatever the fuck his name is, he looked like he in pretty good shape too. But I watched the dude fight, man. I don't think that he's gonna bring anything to the table that will cause Inoue any type of concern. You know what I mean? Like I said in previous videos, I think that he already beat the best 122 that he could have went against in the division. That was Stephen Fulton. You know what I mean? That's just what I personally believe. I think that he got the hard work out of the way. And I just who knows, man? Who knows? You know what I mean? This boxing at the end of the day, Um, uh, it's boxing at the end of the day. Anything can happen. I got 2 predictions wrong this week. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that should be making me second guess if I know what the hell I'm even talking about, which I know I do. But like I said, this boxing. I mean, you could come up with predictions all day, but I mean, that don't necessarily you can know all the boxing in the world and still come up short on a prediction. That's how unpredictable this sport is, and that's how it's always been. So, um, yeah, Karma happy AJ won. Yeah, I think she more happy that Wilder lost. You know what I mean? I think she more happy about that. I think she relieved. And she said she was gonna come on the show too, but she said she ain't gonna tolerate no AJ slander. So I guess it ain't gonna work out, man. Cause you already know how I'm coming with that boy. Pause. Yo, Slum Waller. Karma did the triple bye bye birdie for my wife and kids. That is fucking hilarious, bro. I know exactly what you're talking about because I used to be like that. Predictions don't mean shit in the boxing game. Well, I have a fucking YouTube channel, Mastermind, and that's part of what having a boxing channel is about. You know what I mean? You're supposed to talk boxing, come out with predictions, give you detailed breakdowns. That's part of my obligation of running a YouTube boxing page. So I don't understand what that comment was about. You starting to irritate me. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Because you came on here and made predictions yourself. So what is you talking about? You've come on here and come up with your own predictions. I don't know if you sipping on that OE again. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of time you on, but you need to relax, my brother. I don't know. You throwing me off today. You throwing me off a little bit. But anyway, we got 20 people in the building. Okay. I'm getting irritated for no reason. Nigga feel like being a contrarian today. It is what it is. We got 20 people in the building, man. Hit the like button as soon as you come in for sure. You know what I'm saying? Um, we got some things that we gonna talk about, man. And on some real shit, I was gonna bring him on, but I'm not anymore. Niggas saying now I'm getting irritated for no reason. No, I'm not sending no link. So niggas just gonna hear me or they could just dip. You know what I mean? 19 people in the building, man. Hit the like button as soon as you come in. It is very much appreciated, of course. Let's talk about what went wrong with Deontay Wilder. You know what I mean? I made a video about it. You know what I mean? And it did some pretty good views. So if y'all didn't check it out, go check it out. You know what I mean? And this was coming from a visibly frustrated, came from a visibly frustrated Deontay Wilder fan. You know what I mean? I've been I've been a huge Deontay Wilder fan since I don't know how long, bro. Probably around the time that he knocked out Malik Scott, for real, for real. That's when I really started paying attention to Deontay Wilder. And I was always aware of what Wilder was good at and what he wasn't good at. And when he came into the scene, obviously the biggest thing that was spoken about him was his right hand. You know what I mean? But more than that, it takes more than a right hand to actually be successful in the sport of boxing. I think that Deontay Wilder had good twitch muscles, good hand speed, explosive, of course. You gotta it's almost like you gotta be explosive to have that type of knockout power that Deontay Wilder has, and underrated jab. You know what I mean? Like if you watch that second fight with Bermane Stavern, he showcased a solid jab. You know what I mean? A solid jab for as long as it lasted. You know what I mean? He put out a good jab, and he was accurate with the right hand. You know what I mean? Accurate with the right hand because Bermane Stavern, if you watch that second fight, he had his high guard up. It just so happened that his right hand got right inside. And for somebody to be able to punch right inside a tight high guard, that's accuracy. That's accuracy. You know what I'm saying? Um, let's see what Ross said. The Wilder and Joshua fight could still happen, but the bag they was gonna get and the hype for it is dead now. I agree with it. I agree with that. Like the fight could still happen. Time. You know what I mean? The best time they could have had that happen was when they was both when they was both undefeated champions of the world. You know what I mean? They let that go for obvious reasons. You know what I mean? They didn't want no smoke with Deontay Wilder. I've shown and proved that several times. You know what I'm saying? And then they ended up both taking several losses after the fact, and the Saudis came together and was like, yo, let's actually make this fight happen. But I guess Joshua and his team insisted on taking one more fight before the Deontay Wilder fight, because I think they noticed that Deontay Wilder was inactive and they was trying to maintain some type of activity to have an advantage or just give themselves more time to age Deontay Wilder out. I'm not sure exactly what the reason was. But regardless, they insisted on having an extra fight after they were saying that Wilder was next after the Robert Helenius fight. You know what I'm saying? No said shit got me tight. Word to my mother. That's why we don't marinate shit. That's a fact. This is exactly why you don't marinate fights, because we may that the fight may still happen, like Ralph said. However, Joshua has every reason to walk out the door now and won't face any type of criticism. Because the criticism about Anthony Joshua for the longest was he's not fighting Deontay Wilder, he's ducking Deontay Wilder, which was valid. But now he got honestly say, yo, why would I fight Deontay Wilder? He lost his last fight. I'm not gonna get no credit if I beat him anyway. And what can we say? What can we say? Can we be like, oh no, so what? Bro, he got every reason to walk out that door now and never pursue that and never look back on that fight again. And this is why you do not let fights marinate. Get it while it's hot, man. Get it while it's hot. Y'all motherfuckers leave fights too long out in the oven, and then y'all get mad when they don't taste the same, or it don't taste how you want it to. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens. That's what happens when, you know what I mean, y'all want to do one more fight, or oh, I'm fighting a southpaw, so let me fight a southpaw that's not as good to warm up. And bro, let's keep it a buck. When Anthony Joshua became unified champion after beating Vladimir Klitschko, there was people that was honestly on here talking about AJ needs more time. Wilder has 40 fights. Oh, he needs more time. Bro, once you get that world title, bro, it's smoke. It's smoke automatically. There is no tune-ups when you're a world champion. When you have a world title, you're one of the best in the world. If you're one of the best in the world, you're one of the highest rated fighters in the world, there is no still learning on the job. If you feel like you're still learning on the job, you shouldn't have taken that opportunity for a world title. Once you had them belts wrapped around your waist, you got to fight the best. But what? Anthony Joshua got all this leeway, all this freedom to do whatever he wanted. They kept talking about how Wilder wasn't a star. Eddie Hearn was talking about Wilder wasn't known in the States. Oh, Wilder, bro, as if that was relevant. Similar to what they doing to Devin Haney right now. Ain't that interesting? How I'm not gonna say it was Gervonta, but like Leonard Ellaby and them talking about that Devin Haney, he couldn't sell his family cookout and all this crazy stuff. Talking about nobody knows him, bro. They was doing the same thing with Wilder. After Wilder did amazing numbers with Tyson Fury, made millions of dollars with Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe. Shay says, I don't. Hold on. JA says, hold on. What the fuck going on? I don't believe AJ ducked Wilder. That's all the narrative, in my opinion. Oh, I disagree with that. And I brought up several points that back up my statement. You know what I'm saying? If you choose not to believe that, that's on you. But I'm going to always stick behind the fact that Anthony Joshua and his team did not want any smoke with Deontay Wilder. They didn't want no smoke with a prime Luis Ortiz. And all the information is available online for you to research yourself. Anthony Joshua has come on interviews and said that if Deontay Wilder wants to fight me, show $50 million. Deontay Wilder and his team, Al Haymon, they came together, got $50 million, and showed him and Eddie Hearn proof of funds. They still turned the fight down, with Anthony Joshua coming out in an interview later on saying that he's not going to sell his soul for $50 million. That is a fact. That is a fact. You know what I'm saying? So that's one point. That's one point right there. Anthony Joshua has also went on interviews and said that it's not. He said that he threatened to freeze Deontay Wilder out. That's something that does. That sound like somebody who wants to fight Deontay Wilder? If you're threatening to freeze him out, freezing out somebody shouldn't be on your mind if you genuinely want that fight or you genuinely feel like you could beat that fighter. Also, what was the other thing he said? He says that whenever he fights Deontay Wilder, he's going to be in the best position to win. So if you're saying that, obviously you not fighting him now, by your logic, means that you're not in the best position to beat Deontay Wilder. Do you see that when you let somebody talk, their conscience, what's on their conscience would eventually reveal itself. You know what I'm saying? If you feel a certain way about something, if somebody feels a way about something, if you let them talk long enough, it's gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? And this is why Anthony Joshua is perceived as a weak-minded individual. This is why Anthony Joshua is perceived as a coward, a scared fighter. You know what I'm saying? Why is it that all these other boxers are calling him pussy? Why is Tyson Fury calling him a turkey? You know, why is he calling him a chump for not fighting Deontay Wilder? Why is Deontay Wilder telling him how him and his team are afraid to fight him? Why is Gerald Miller, who doesn't like Deontay Wilder, telling Anthony Joshua to his face that you're scared to fight Deontay Wilder? Not everybody is crazy, bro. Not everybody is crazy. You might have one or two people that, you know what I'm saying, they probably just hating on you or whatever. They just don't want to see you shine. But if you're hearing it from several people, it's coming from a real place, bro. Keep it a buck. It's coming from a real place. Robert Brown says AJ have a better resume than Wilder. Okay, let's really talk about it. Because there's several opportunities that AJ was granted that Deontay Wilder wasn't. You know what I'm saying? When Deontay Wilder won the WBC title off of Bermane Stiverne, there was an opportunity for him to fight Vladimir Klitschko. This is stuff that y'all guys could look up yourselves. They both had the same manager at the time, Shelly Finkel. And Shelly Finkel didn't want them guys to fight each other, so he turned them both the opposite way. Vladimir Klitschko ends up getting the Anthony Joshua fight. So I guess it was a conflict of interest on his manager's part. Jair Good says Wilder duck Vlad. Okay. It's like y'all just be saying anything, bro. Bro, that 12 million was a flat rate. That 12 million was a flat rate, bro. And this is what people don't talk about. Wilder accepted the flat rate. It was 12.5 million. He accepted the flat rate, and they said, they had the contract. Wilder and his team said that we're gonna look over the contract and get back to y'all on Monday. Coincidentally, the Friday prior to Monday, they mandate that Anthony Joshua faces Alexander Povetkin next. So that was completely disregarded. So convenient that the WBA mandates Alexander Povetkin to fight Anthony Joshua when they're supposed to be working on the Deontay Wilder fight. Interesting. The same WBA that granted Eddie Hearn, that granted Eddie Hearn the request to remove Luis Ortiz off of the rankings so he wouldn't be Anthony Joshua's mandatory. This is all stuff that you guys could research on your own. I've been in the YouTube boxing community for 7-8 years already. Since I was 18 years old, I've been on here. I'm 25, about to be 26 in like 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I know, bro. I've been on here longer than a lot of y'all. I know. I've seen all of these things happen. Like I said, you know what I mean? Like I said, I've been around a long time. Y'all not gonna sit here and just rewrite history when I've been here. I've been reading these articles. Bro, I got videos from 7-8 years ago talking about these situations. Y'all gonna sit here and tell me what was going on at that time as if I wasn't around. Okay. How about the zone actually apologizing publicly to the world? Because they were talking about, oh, the zone offered Wilder a deal and he turned it down. Bro, if you accept a deal without knowing the details of the fucking deal, you're a moron. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder asked questions about exactly what was going on. They did not have the answers for him. And for that reason, Deontay Wilder turned away. If you about to buy a car, right? Let's say you about to buy a 2023 Mercedes Benz truck, whatever the situation is, right? You'll be like, yo, how many miles this John got? How many miles this John got? You can't answer that. You got the Carfax? Huh? Can't answer that. Oh, the transmission, the engine work, everything. Can I bring a mechanic over here? No, you can't. No. The check engine light on. Like what's going on? Can I take it for a test drive? No. Would you still buy that car, or would you go somewhere else that'll provide you the information that you need in order to sign your name on that dotted line? There's no way I'm signing a contract for any business deal if I don't know what's going on. I have a lawyer, George Hansen. Shout out to George Hansen, who also was a former fighter. When we were about to sign a deal with the Team Combat League, there's no way that they offered me 5 figures for a half a year, high 5 figures too. And I was like, okay, the money sound good. It sounds like it makes sense. Let me send this off to my lawyer. Right? Come back with the contract, the whole shit lit up in highlighter. This isn't convenient for you. Something's wrong with this. This not right. How about we change this to that? Or we'll revise the contract and get back to you. Never came back around. Not all money is good money is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Why? The zone came out and apologized for them understanding that they came to the table unprofessional against Deontay Wilder. Y'all the type dudes, y'all see a couple dollars and y'all just gonna sign the dotted line? Oh, Anthony Joshua, I'm getting picked. No, I need to know the ins and outs of this deal so I know what to expect as I'm going through this process of going through this deal. I need to know everything that's going on. And that's just me being somebody who don't want to get effed over, because there's a lot of fighters in boxing that got effed over. Demetrius Andrade signed with this promotional company called like Banner Promotions because it was a huge signing bonus. I think they gave him $500,000 before he even stepped in the ring, and it ended up costing him. Promotional issues and and Demetrius Andrade not looking over his contract properly and just worrying about the dollar signs is the reason why his career has panned out to exactly what it is. That's just what it is. Now, with all that being considered, let's talk about what happened with Deontay Wilder. There's 24 people in the building, man. Hit the like button as soon as you come in. It is very much appreciated, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about what happened with Deontay Wilder. Now, there was a lot of concerns. Well, shout out to Daniel Dubois, man. He completely proved me wrong Saturday night. I ain't going to lie to y'all, man. I thought that Gerald Miller was going to get him. Based off of Daniel Dubois' pass and him tucking his tail during fights and quitting blatantly and things of that nature, I thought that Gerald Miller stylistically would have broke Dubois mentally. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I still think that could have happened because there were certain points throughout the fight where Dubois looked like he was discouraged early in the fight, right? Early in the fight. However, I was kind of concerned when I see how heavy Gerald Miller was. You know what I mean? When I seen that he weighed like 333 pounds, I was like, and then during the interview, he said that he weighed 325. So I'm like, damn. And that was like the day before the weigh-in. I'm like, bro, you just put on 8 pounds in a day? Like, bro, is you really like worried about your weight or what? Because Big Baby was known for being heavy. You know what I mean? Um, he'll usually be like 305, 302 around there. And he actually will be in great shape. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen that he was 30 pounds above, I'm like, yo, this man might be a little bit out of shape. And when he got on the scale, he took Gerald Miller, the type dude that he's not the shredded type dude, but you could tell that he a big, like in shape type dude. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that he an in shape dude. I'm not sending no links, Mastermind. I'm not. You know what I mean? So to see him like that, love handles all over the place, and he just looked like he wasn't fully ready. You know what I mean? He didn't look fully ready at all. And it showed during the fight because what ended up costing Gerald Miller was him being completely out of shape because there was a point in time, like the fourth, fifth round, where Dubois looked like he was breaking down. However, with Dubois being prepared properly, he was able to gain that second wind. Gerald Miller never did. So that's what costed him. So while Gerald Miller, once Daniel Dubois got that second win and he's letting his hands go and he's not really showing any more signs of fatigue anymore, Gerald Miller just was steady on the decline. He wasn't able to keep up that pace. He wasn't able to continue applying that pressure or anything of that nature, man. I honestly believe that if Gerald Miller had more time to prepare, maybe if he wasn't caught lacking, he might have still beat Daniel Dubois, but Daniel Dubois was the more prepared man that night. He was the more in shape man that night, and Gerald Miller wasn't able to break him. So you know what I mean? It's a great victory. It's a great victory for Daniel Dubois. He is the first one to defeat Gerald Miller, and it's a good bounce back win considering how the way he went out against Alexander Usyk. You know what I mean? Kind of a quick turnaround as well. You know what I mean? He must have got right back in the gym and felt like he needed something to prove. So he's back on the winning column against a known opponent. So shout out to Daniel Dubois for that, man. And let's see what he continues to do. He might get a fight against like Philip Herkovich, or he might get a fight against Frank Sanchez. All great fights. All great fights. I ain't gonna lie to you. Frank Sanchez looked phenomenal. Philip Herkovich, he straight got the dude up out of there quick, fast, in a hurry. So a mix up between those three individuals right there, Frank Sanchez, Philip Herkovich. Shit, if you throw Jared Anderson in there with Daniel Dubois, if you mix them four together, man, it's great fights no matter how you put them together. So hopefully them Saudis keep you know what I mean? Hopefully them Saudis keep doing what they're doing. Note said, I still think Zhang beat Herkovich. There's a lot of people that believe that. That was a close fight, man. I think Zhang could have gotten that as well. Yeah, I mean, Dimitri Bivol, yeah, Lorenzo said Bivol did his thing. Yeah, he punched on London Arthur, man. I think he honestly could have stopped him, but Bivol has a certain level of caution to him. He also has a certain type of Bivol, the type dude that he be like, yo, all right, I'm gonna try this, and if this don't really go how I think it's gonna go, then all right, we just gonna do this. Like, he'll take no for an answer, if you understand what I'm saying. Not like in a way where like he's gonna find a way out and possibly lose. He's gonna do whatever he can to win. But it's like, all right, I'm gonna really try to go for the stoppage. I'm gonna go out with this combination right here with the intention to stop this man. But if he holds up to it and he continues pressing forward, then I'm gonna just box him and just get this easy decision. I already got the rounds in the bag. He's like a yin and yang type dude. You know what I mean? Like, all right, you want to go this route? All right, cool. Then we just going to do this then. All right, I'm going to go for this, but if this don't work out, I'm going to be cool doing this. You know what I mean? Like, Terrence Crawford, he a different type dude. He's a stubborn dude. Like, once his mind is set on stopping you, he going to do whatever he can to stop you. Bivol, on the other hand, he come across as a dude like, all right, I'm going to punch on this nigga. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean, if he able to withstand what I got going on, then I'm gonna just be smart about it and just box him. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of dude. But he landed a nasty left hook to the body against London Arthur, man. The dude looked like he didn't really want to get up for real. But I think he understand what type of moment he was in and how this was like the biggest opportunity in his career. That man got up and he continued fighting. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So shout out to Dimitri Bivol for getting that win, man. Shout out to Daniel Dubois for getting that win. Now, what is Mastermind talking about, bro? Funny how we disrespect each other for no reason. They never know why they hate. What are you talking about? What is you talking about? Do you got a problem with somebody in the chat? Because it don't even sound like anybody even talking about you. Regardless, that's not even important, bro. We here to talk about boxing, and that's just how we gonna do things. You know what I'm saying? If people don't like what's going on in the chat, then you don't got to be involved with the chat. It's pretty simple. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's talk about Deontay Wilder, man. I've been holding off on this for long enough. We've been on here for 45 minutes already. Shit, I might give y'all. I might do an hour and a half. Let's see what's going on. Now, why are you so pressed on me sending you a link, bro? It's like you really pressed on wanting to talk to me. Like, what's going on, bro? Yeah, I'm asking what you talking about, because what you talking about don't got nothing to do with boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is you talking about? Yeah, that's a valid question. You on my chat and you talking about things that don't got nothing to do with boxing. So yeah, I'm gonna ask you what you talking about. I could ask whatever I want, bro. Like that's the thing. Like it's pretty simple. You acting like you feel like you so entitled to come on my platform and talk. You ain't never donate to my channel. You ain't never. Come on, bro. Stop it. You're not that big of a contributor, bro. You only come on here and you say shit that a lot of people disagree with. You know what I mean? A lot of the times you be sounding like you intoxicated when you be talking. Like, bro, that's not what we do on here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Southpaw, man. Real men drink water. You know what I'm saying? Real men drink water. You know what I mean? Shout out to Southpaw for the $5 super chat. He said he bored, Mark, and broke. I don't know what he got going on. He must have a couple dollars to keep up that little habit he got. You know what I mean? Because every time he come on here, he sound like he off the yak or something. You know what I mean? Real men drink water. Shout out to my boy Southpaw, man. That's a supporter right there. He can come on the channel whenever he want. You know what I'm saying? My guys, Notes, Slime, the ones that support and keep me up to date what's going on with boxing, bro, that keep me in the loop and keep me motivated on here, that's who I rock with. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that come on the channel all the time, bro. You come on here once in a while, whenever you do, you be talking about shit that nobody be talking about. You know what I mean? Like, you don't be talking about nothing, bro. And then we be having a whole topic, and then you want to talk about some shit from the 80s, bro. That's not what we on, bro. We going to talk about current events, because talking about shit from the 80s not going to get me that shit not going to get me nowhere, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Notes, man. That's a stream right there. So by me giving you this stream, Southpaw, you already know that he going to come on here and say something. So let's see what he say, you know what I mean? Let's try PG, of course. Let's try to keep it PG, of course. You know what I mean? Hold on. What's up? What's going on? Yo,
what's up, bro?
What's up with you?
Yeah, I just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody in the chat. And Buddy was clearly broke or something, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he was bored, right?
Yeah, bro. Like
Buddy from Texas,
I think he in his feelings because somebody put him in timeout or something. I don't know.
Oh, he gone now. You know what I mean? He black. And yeah, you're right. He never dropped a super chat. He's not a real contributor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then he bro, we'll be talking about like Gervonta or something, and then he want to talk about like Gerald McClellan, or like he want to talk about James Toney, and
Yeah, I see.
like, bro, ain't nobody talking about that, bro. Like,
bro.
we
He
can
old as
easily
hell, bro. Hey, he needs to be asleep. Don't old people go to bed like around 5 p.m.?
Yeah, he need to go rub himself up with some Bengay.
He needs to rub that Bengay. Yeah, you know
Yeah.
He gets no hoes, no female, no money, nothing.
Well, look at him. He right here. Look.
Don't put me on the screen. Hey, I don't want to be on the screen with him, Mark. Hey, if you're gonna tap him in, let me go. You gonna tap him in?
bro. I'd rather keep you on, bro.
Okay, no, I just came to say a Merry Christmas. I seen you and your son. God bless him, a beautiful child. I took my daughter downtown today. Just she's a little
I
too young
saw
for.
that, man. That's dope. That's
Yeah,
dope
I
for
took
you
her
to
to the
do.
it's a Maggie Daily Park. Those are in Chicago. She's too young for all that. You know what I mean? She needs to be like 5 years old type shit. So we just that's what Christmas is about, bro. But
It's,
I just
it's,
called to say,
it's,
yeah,
it's
man,
always dope to
buddy,
spend time with your
you
kids, though.
soft. I blocked you, bro. You old as hell, bro. Hey, rub some Bengay on your fucking self. Excuse my language, and quit trolling Mark, bro. You over here trying to get money. You know what I mean? You broke. I'm gone.
Shout out my boy, man. Yeah. Bro, I'm not trying to be, bro. I'm chilling, bro. Yo, anonymous, I'm chilling. You know how I be, bro. You've been on here long enough, man. You already know how I give it up. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, man? What you guys say?
What's up, man?
What's up? What you want to talk about?
Here.
Yeah, I hear you. What's up? What you want to talk about?
There you go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Yeah, man. Great show, man. You got, hey, you and Southpaw got the best damn boxing channel on YouTube. I'm just trying to tell y'all got the best show running on boxing. Jesus Christ. I know we black, so it's hard to compliment each other without trying to put each other down. You know, Southpaw, he want
Let's
to
not
tear a
let's
nigga
not do
down.
that.
You know how
It
he
ain't
want to do it.
it ain't got nothing to do with that. It don't got
Hey,
nothing to do.
I'm giving them props. Didn't I say Southpaw had the best boxing channel? You got the best boxing channel. I said this. I've been saying this.
Yeah,
So
but
I'm telling the truth. You talking about I'm sounding like I'm drunk because I'm saying you got the best boxing channel.
you be drinking. Don't be fronting.
Huh? Do you be drinking?
No, I don't drink at all.
Thank you. So I don't drink at all neither. I'm boxing.
Mm, I don't know,
That's
man.
all I'm saying. I'm
I
down
don't
with the
know.
same stuff you. I'm saying we got to stop trying to put each other down. We on the same shit.
Okay. Sound good.
Yeah, I'm
Sound
saying
good.
we on the same. We both disappointed. We wanted Wilder to win. I'm just saying, Southpaw. I'm saying, okay, if Southpaw don't like me, don't let a enemy of his turn into your enemy. Okay, he's a grown man. I'm a grown man. You can't let that turn. Oh, Southpaw never liked me. You know what I mean? He never liked Devin Haney. He never liked Bill Haney. Here's a lot of black people Southpaw don't like. You know me. I put positive
Don't do
energy out
that.
there.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't make it
What
seem
you
like
mean? Ain't that what he
don't,
do?
don't make it seem like it's a black thing though. Don't do that.
How it ain't a black thing if he make a video every day about Devin Haney? See, that's why I'm hated. I'm
That's
gonna
his
tell the truth,
prerogative though. That's his
right?
prerogative
Cause
though.
he a nick, cause he's an N-word. He wouldn't talk about no white boy like that every damn day. He talk about a black man
He
who look
talk
like
about
him.
Canelo like that all the time.
Not as much as Devin Haney. Who you tell me who he talk about more?
Yeah. How his channel got popping?
Yep, Devin Haney.
Nah, not at all.
But I'm saying we on the same.
There's one person in this world that he disliked more than Devin Haney. Because I be hearing him give Devin Haney props here and there. Never hear him say anything good about Canelo, bro. Never.
But I just want
As
you.
far as I'm
But you
concerned,
did.
Canelo not black.
Yeah, you're right. But you being a young lad, this is what you need to realize tonight on Christmas, that as black people, we the only people that turn against our supporters. So you got to think he has the ability to turn you against a person that supports your thing. Like you said, well, you ain't sending no money. You don't support me. See, that's what black people do. White people don't turn against their own people that support their channel. They'll be like, oh, I like everybody that come to me. But like you said, you and Southpaw, y'all could turn against y'all own people that support you. Even if they donated Southpaw, you think he couldn't turn against them? He learned this. This is what we got to do with. This is the trauma we dealing with. Philadelphia, Chicago, Cincinnati. This is what we dealing with. We hating on each other. You act like I disrespected you. What the hell did I even say? I'm just trying to figure out what did I do to y'all by supporting you? What did I say? Name one thing I ever said to disrespect you. But you, every time I say something, you be like, man, he just come on here talking. All I said, what did I say? Y'all can't even say. If you don't like something I said, damn, you take it personal. That's what's wrong with black folks. That's why the violence is so high. Just because you say something, I don't. It is.
Bro. You try to take this whole like pro black approach and You trying to do all this, bro. You digging deeper than what it really is, bro. This
You
ain't
tell
no.
me what it is. I'm saying if I
This
support
the
you,
internet. This is the internet.
no, but this Mazuma TV. No, this
Violence.
ain't the internet. This
Bro,
Mazuma.
this ain't violence to me, bro. This ain't violence to me. This the
No,
internet.
no, but look how you doing. You the type of dude that's cool, but you can be what's the word? You can be inspired to hate on your own people based on the people you associate with. You could be like, you know what? Anybody that support me, I'm supporting them. But you can listen to some of your peers and be like, hey, Southpaw say block, block here, block, block, block. That's what Southpaw do. You ain't Southpaw.
I ain't tell nobody to block you though. They did that
Yeah,
because they felt like you was tripping. That's what I gave them.
right,
That's what I gave them the wrenches for. You know what I mean?
right.
So it is what it is. Did I tell
So you
anybody
trust
to
him with
block
it?
you? I said you was irritating me. That's what I said. I said
And
you
what did I say to irritate you? Please explain. How can I irritate?
because you saying shit like I'm over here talking about. I'm talking about predictions. You thought, oh, predictions ain't never mean shit in boxing. So it's
No,
like,
I
bro,
said get. No, I said getting a prediction. Okay, listen.
I'm saying I do
Okay,
predictions naturally, right? And
okay.
you could have been anybody. If I'm over here talking about how I got two predictions wrong, and you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
and then somebody come around and be like, man, yo, like F your predictions, or predictions don't mean nothing. Like, what did you talk? It was like you trying to be a contrarian, so automatically you triggering somebody to feel away. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
excellent.
considering that I have
Right.
a YouTube channel, considering the fact that I have a YouTube channel, that's what the people ask for. They ask for breakdowns. They ask for predictions. They ask you to go live. They ask you to speak about certain fighters. That's my obligation as a content creator in the sport of boxing on YouTube. So when I'm creating a prediction and somebody come in the comments talking about, oh, predictions ain't never really mean shit anyway, it's like you pretty much saying fuck what I'm doing.
No. Okay, 100%. What you said is 100% right. But you did take what I said wrong. I said you getting a prediction wrong doesn't mean shit. I didn't say your predictions don't mean shit. I
Well, it
said
mean
you
a lot
don't.
to the people that's
No,
watching.
no. But listen what I'm saying. Let me explain what I mean. I said you getting it wrong. You can get 20 straight predictions wrong this year. It still would not make your integrity wrong because you're just going with who you think would win. That don't mean you're not intelligent. It don't mean you don't know about boxing. You just got the theory wrong. But if what you're saying before the prediction makes sense, you just getting it wrong. What you said, your prediction with Wilder made sense, but just because you got it wrong, it don't mean that it doesn't mean that you're not intelligent about boxing. That's what I mean by it. It don't mean nothing. You don't have to get predictions right because boxing is the theater of the unknown. Southpaw don't never get the predictions right, but his channel still. I said that because your ratings will still be high with predictions wrong. Look at Stephen A. Smith. Look at Skip Bayless. They get all their predictions wrong. That's what I meant. Did you hear that? Stephen A. and Skip Bayless get all the predictions wrong, yet they got the highest rated shows. What do you got to say about that, Bazoom? Oh, you're not now. You can't listen because I hit you with a good one, huh? That was a good counterpunch.
I'm laughing at what you said about Southpaw. You said he never get his predictions right.
Yeah, he never do. I'm saying, but I'm saying, don't just block me. Don't just block me. Listen to what I'm saying because I'm right. Southpaw can get every prediction wrong next year. His channel not gonna go. They're gonna be like, oh, he don't know what he's talking about. It doesn't matter if you get it wrong or right. It just matter if you made sense when you made the prediction.
All right. Let's not talk about my boy, man. So
He talked about, yeah, he talked.
all right. You know what I'm saying? Because Southpaw helped me get to where I'm at right now. So ain't nobody gonna talk.
Did I say he got the best boxing channel? That's what I'm saying. We can't even give each other compliments. I'm saying he got the best boxing channel.
Yo, you still on here, right?
Yep.
Did I kick you out?
You the greatest. Let's talk that boxing. You know I know. I know I'm fine.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you talk. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, for content's sake, I'm gonna let you talk. So, I mean, shit, you can stay on here while I talk about this. You know what I mean? But you know what? Since you on here, tell me what happened with Deontay Wilder, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Go ahead.
Really like, oh man, I lost $1,748. That shit hurt, man. But okay, I'm back. Listen, I lost $1,748. You right. I lost $1,748 for Christmas messing with that boy. But
you
let
put
me
$1,700 up on Wilder.
Man, I thought I had the parlay bet, man. I was about to win, man. I was about to win. My cousin hit bet on the Zuma, man. Damn. You know what? He laughing to stop for crying. Damn. He laughing for my
Yo,
But
I
let
be
me tell
sick. All right, go ahead, bro.
but like I said, now we got to do is let this help us win. Because we should have never bet on Wilder because look, Mazuma, what you think? 4 fights in 2023 for dude, 0 fights for Wilder. We got to start betting with our heads instead of our hearts. He's too active to lose to a guy like Wilder who hasn't fought in over a year and a half. What's your thoughts?
I'm asking you, what I understand what you're saying. We gotta think more with our brain instead of our heart. I absolutely agree with that. That done messed me up on several occasions. So I actually agree with that point right there. But what I'm asking you is, besides the ring act, so you blaming it on ring rust? That's what you're saying?
That's one of the elements, but
Okay.
I'm ring rust. When you come off them long layoffs like Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder, you need to fight a C-level guy. You don't need to fight A-level and B-level guys.
So
Unless you
tune up, essentially a tune up.
right.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you what I thought. You know what I mean? And I seen people blaming it on his age. You know what I mean? I seen people blaming it on ring rust, which is I think is more probable than age, and I'm gonna tell you why. Before I say that, though, Sam Greer says Wilder struggles against skilled boxers, Ortiz, Fury, Parker. Okay, that I mean, yeah, I mean that's a valid point, I guess.
Yep.
Definitely a valid point. Wilder is 38. Yeah, let's talk about that. But this is why I'm not using the age as an excuse as to why he lost to Joseph Parker. And that's because he started boxing late. You know what I'm saying? Wilder wasn't that type dude that started boxing when he was 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? And he just been boxing ever since then. And by the time you hit your late 30s, you're a shell of yourself or you're on the decline or anything of that nature. Wilder started boxing, what, 21 years old?
Yes, sir.
So he started boxing late. So in comparison to the average 38-year-old boxer at an elite level, he does not have much damage to him. You know what I mean? The most damage he done took was those 3 fights with Tyson Fury. And I don't even want to include that first fight because I wouldn't necessarily say he took much damage. It was those last 2.
Yep.
It was those last 2. Now, can them 2 fights have played a factor and be the reason why he aged tremendously within a short amount of time? Possibly, because I've seen one fight completely change a fighter. Like, for example, Glenn Tapia. Glenn Tapia, he was on HBO, white boy, he out here boxing, he doing his thing, he looking like the next up-and-coming dude. He fight James Kirkland, gets destroyed, is never the same. Punch resistance gone, absolutely just, he was never the same, right? So one fight can change you dramatically as a fighter, so imagine 2, right? That could be a valid reason. And we never really got to see if it was true or not within the last year because he knocked out Hellenius, and I don't know how quick. So a lot of people weren't even counting that as actual being in the ring for actual, like, they didn't even consider it an actual fight because how quick it went. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to blame it on age. You know what I mean? Ring rust, inactivity kills. So I'm gonna put that up to the top of the list, right? But what I think played a factor just as much as the ring inactivity was the game plan. The game plan was absolutely horrible. Horrible game plan by this man's team, bro. And I'm going to tell you why. Wilder has been successful for about a decade already, right? This man had all knockouts. There was a point in time where he knocked out everybody he done fought until he ran into Tyson Fury, right? And he was doing the same thing over and over and over again. And he never needed to change anything because regardless of whether they knew what he was going to do or not, they couldn't stop it. You know what I'm saying? It was like when Jordan got you in the post. You already know he gonna fade in the post, but can you stop it? No, you can't, right? So what everybody knew Wilder had a right hand. They were prepared for the right hand. He was still landed. And it will put your lights out just about every time. Dominic Brazil knew, Bermain Stavern knew, especially in the rematch. Everybody, every Spielka, they all knew about his right hand. They could not stop it. So if that's the case, why would you change it? Why would you change this man's whole approach from fighting at 38 years old, bro? This man is about to be 40 fucking years old, bro. Excuse my language. 40 years old. Why are you trying to make this man a skilled boxer when this man has gotten 10 title defenses? Just being a simple 1-2 fighter. Why? So Deontay Wilder comes out and he's showcasing movement, which we never see with Wilder. Wilder, the type dude that he'll stand right in front of you, he pop the jab, you know what I'm saying, and just be looking for a way to sneak that right hand in there. You don't never see some lateral movement from the man. But this is what he's doing. Moving all around the ring, moving all around the ring. He'll pop a jab here and there, move all around the ring. His main the game plan that they had, and you could tell by how the way Wilder was moving, was to get Joseph Parker greedy to the point where he will try to step to Deontay Wilder, and while Wilder's against the ropes, he'll catch him with a right hand coming in. That's what he was doing the whole time. That whole movement, that was to bait Joseph Parker to walk into a right hand. But guess what? It did not work, obviously. Joseph Parker knew not to take those type of chances. Why? Because the man has an actual IQ. Yo, if I step into this man's range, I might run into a right hand. So what was he doing? He was feinting. He was feinting, throwing Wilder off, and he'll get some punches off and then smother Deontay Wilder right hand before he could even get it off. Timing played a big part as to why he did not land that right hand on the ropes as well. Right? His timing was completely off. What bothered me more than anything, besides the game plan being absolutely trash, was there was no urgency in the corner, bro. No urgency in the corner whatsoever, bro. The 5th, 6th, 7th round comes, and they acting like they up. And I'm like, bro, Wilder has not clearly won a round yet. Is there some rounds you could have edged to him? Yes, because there was times where they both weren't really doing anything. You know what I'm saying? So you could have threw Wilder a bone. You could have been generous and be like, all right, let's give him, let's give him this one, whatever. But he clearly did not win a single round. They're acting like everything is okay. And it's like, it was almost to the point where it seemed like they just wanted to tell Wilder what he wanted to hear. It's like they didn't want to tell him what he needed to hear. They told him what he wanted to hear, not what he needed to hear. You know what I'm saying? As if they were scared to press him. Like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Like, you down right now, right? Like, you know what you're doing is not working. They told this man to remain patient during when they hit the mid rounds. Yeah, Sam, that's exactly something that he said. I heard him say that. The right hand's on the way. What do you mean it's on the way? Y'all acting like this shit an Amazon package or something. What you mean the right hand is on the way? Why don't you shoot it?
Right.
Why don't you shoot it off of the jab like you've been successful for years? Your 1-2 is what got you to the elite level of boxing. It wasn't your movement. It wasn't you trying to outbox guys. It was pretty much the only thing you good at.
Yep.
Setting up your right hand off of the jab. This man did not he did not step forward with a 1-2 the whole first 7 rounds.
Thank you.
The first 7 rounds, this man did not take the initiative to step forward with his 1-2 at all. So now Joseph Parker, he confident now. He confident. He like, oh, this is what he want to do. All right, let's keep doing this then. Because he's the more skilled fighter. So if you try to go skill for skill with this man, you playing into this man's hands, right? So then the 7th, 8th round come around. Wilder starts letting that right hand go. But guess what? He's looping it. He's looping the right hand. Joseph Parker's guard is like this, bro. And you're trying to come around it. Why don't you shoot it straight like you do with every single knockout you done got on your damn highlight reel? How many knockouts does Wilder have where he looped the right hand?
Mm-hmm. He coming with the straight right?
Spielka, he right hook got Spielka, whatever. But his bread
Right.
and butter is not the right hook. It's the straight right hand. It's the straight right hand. Why are you looping your right hand? Why are you looping it? And then when you're throwing it, he will drop it, cock, and then shoot it. Pause. You're telegraphing every shot. Joseph Parker sees it coming from a million miles away, bro. From miles away, he can see it. So what is he doing? He's changing levels, and he's smothering them. And the right hand is going right over Joseph Parker's head.
Yep.
Just terrible, bro. And there was not one single moment where Malik Scott was just like, yo, you know what? Bro, forget all that. You need the knockout. Or, yo, you know what? Let's go back to what you know, and let's line him up with this right hand. Nothing. Malik Scott is a good friend of Deontay Wilder's. From what I've heard from Malik Scott, he's a very knowledgeable dude. He knows his history on the sport of boxing. He could break it down. He could talk about the sport. He's a historian. He's a historian. I've seen interviews from him. He know what he's talking about. But just because you're a historian, just because you know boxing, just because you've been in the game, just because you fought professionally, does not mean that you're a boxing coach, bro. The fact that you took this 38-year-old man and try to make him something that he's never been throughout the entire course of his career, y'all fixed something that wasn't broken. And yo, you the reason why your game plan is the reason why he lost. It's on top of the inactivity and all of that.
Hey, Mazuma, I wanted to say that too. I think the firing of Mark Breland has to be highlighted. I told you, I think he was an excellent trainer. And I think that the loss in the rematch.
He owes him an apology, man.
Yep.
He owes that man an apology. And I've been rocking with Deontay Wilder for years. And I'm still a fan of this man. Let's not get it. This is not me bashing Deontay Wilder. This is not me saying he's a bum, nothing. You know what I'm saying? The problem is that this dude just literally gave Joseph Parker the fight, bro. You gave Joseph Parker one of the easiest fights of his career, bro. One of the easiest fights of his career, bro. And this is a man that you honestly could have gotten out of there in 4 to 5 rounds. Because he was not going to be, if you would have kept throwing that right hand, disguising it behind your jab, it would have been, it could have been, him getting hit with the right hand would have been inevitable. Joseph Parker is not this like elusive dude who has the best defense where he's going to make you miss for 12 rounds. Bro, he's not cut like that. That right hand was going to find him eventually. And Joseph Parker said that he felt the power. He felt Deontay Wilder's power just by getting grazed by him.
Hey, Mazuma, I wanted to ask you this though. I think by you picking Wilder to win the fight, and then you coming back with the analysis now, I think this is where you shine at. I think this is where you show how intelligent you are at boxing, because now this is what. Remember, you said you want to be a boxing commentator and call fights. This is where it's shining. Like people see, they can relate to what you're saying. Like, why would you come out there fighting off the back foot? Why you wouldn't? Boom. But you saying it the way a lot of people want to say it, but they can't say it because they don't have, the intelligence.
Yeah.
So that's why I was saying it don't matter if you get every prediction wrong. You still make sense in your analogy. Yeah, you can't. None of us can predict the future, but your analogy after watching the fight is still better than like a Lampley or a Larry Burchett. You know what I mean? Because you're still giving it with great analysis where, boom, he should have came in there after the second, third round. Now you got to stand your ground. I think that's where he went wrong. He kept on retreating, and he should have stayed his ground earlier. What's your thoughts?
No, I agree with that 1,000%, and I appreciate what you said too. That mean a lot to me. No said he's lucky Helenius walked into that right hand because if you look back at that fight, Wilder was fighting off of the back foot, so Malik had the same game plan into the Helenius fight. Parker just knew. That's a fact, Notes.
Notes.
That's a great observation because that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, yo, he had the same approach for Joseph Parker that he did with Helenius. He bro, if you think Helenius is not a high-level fighter, Joseph Parker is a lot better than that guy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Joseph Parker done been around the block. Chisora twice. He fought Anthony Joshua. He fought Andy Ruiz. Bro, he been around, bro. Joe Joyce, he been around, bro. And done had great moments where he won a world title. He had bad moments where he got stopped, where he lost unification fights. He's been around. That's an experience. That's an experienced man. An experienced man in boxing is essentially a dangerous man. So if you think that this man is just gonna openly walk into a right hand, knowing that that's your bread and butter, come on, man. That's not gonna really happen at an elite level, bro. And the fact that Joseph Parker been around Fury, Ben Davison, and all them dudes, bro. Him and Fury like this.
Right.
Fury wasn't giving that man game.
All the game.
He told him exactly how to move with this man. He told him, I guarantee you, Tyson Fury told him how to smother that right hand because he was changing levels and getting right underneath that right hand, just like Tyson Fury did. Guaranteed, bro. They was working on that the entire camp, bro. They was well prepped, bro. Well prepped. You could tell that they was really locked in on Deontay Wilder, bro. And meanwhile, Malik Scott, this dude. Let me tell you, Malik Scott was a journeyman, right? Which there's nothing wrong with that because Freddie Roach was a journeyman and he turned out to be a great trainer. There's people that have greater boxing minds than boxing like physical capabilities. Some people brain outmatch what they're capable of doing physically. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? Like Bomac, he didn't have a great professional career. He's one of the best trainers in the world right now. That's just what it is. You know what I mean?
He beat Butterbean, didn't he?
No, he lost to Butterbean.
It was close after he got knocked out.
No, but regardless, what I'm trying to say is just because you weren't great as a fighter doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have room in coaching. That's not what I'm trying to say. Derek James, yeah, Sharon, that's a great point. Derek James he had an iffy record, but one of the best trainers in the sport.
Archie Moore was a great trainer.
No, but he was a great fighter.
Yep.
he was a great fighter. No, but what I'm trying to say is I'm not trying to discredit him as a trainer because he was a journeyman heavyweight boxer. That's not what I'm trying to say. But this is a man that got knocked out by Deontay Wilder. This is somebody who was a chief sparring partner for Deontay Wilder, right? So I don't know, bro. Like I don't understand, bro. It's like
Razuma, his record is 1-2. 1 win, 2 losses. He got 1 win, 2 losses with Deontay Wilder. That shows you what kind of trainer he is. Mark Breland was 42-1.
He was 1-3.
He only lost to 2. He's like
who was training Wilder for that second Fury fight?
That was Breland. Remember, that's when he got fired.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're right. All right. So he 1-2. That don't make him look good regardless. It don't make him look good at all. So
you got rematch. If you won the trilogy with Fury, then I'll give you props. You haven't done nothing but win a fight against Helenius. That's all you did with Wilder, sir.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. But that's actually a really good point. But yo, this is the thing, bro. This is the problem that I have. It's like this man has no experience. Besides him being in the ring, besides him knowing who Deontay Wilder is and all of that, he has no experience training at a high level, bro. Did the man even have a history of training amateur boxers? I know his son is like an amateur boxer or whatever, but I don't even know if he was a good one at that. I don't even know if his son good. I don't know. What I'm telling you right now is this, despite him being your best friend, despite this man being your sparring partner, that doesn't necessarily mean that you cut out to be a coach for a world championship level fighter.
Nope.
No amateur history. No training amateurs. I never seen him build up. I mean, besides his son, but I don't even know who the fuck his son is. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. We both from Philly. I have no idea who his son is. No, never seen you build a fighter from the bottom. You ain't, bro, like on some real shit, bro. And this not to sound like I'm hating or nothing like that. There's much more trainers that are more deserving than you. I know Wilder get to pick who he want at the end of the day because this is his career and he can hire and fire whoever he want. But it's like, bro, this is like almost expected. What can you teach this man at a high level? Like, not only have you never been there, but you never coached nobody from the ground up. You never helped nobody get ready for a world title fight. It's like you pretty much that's like a dude who, like, I work at the bank, right? That's like putting somebody from like having like the lowest job at the bank. Like that's like moving a teller all the way to branch manager. Like, all right, you've been at the bank, you know what I mean? You've been around, you know what I mean? You got, you know, that you might know a little bit of it, but being a teller, somebody who's doing transactions at a bank, actually running the bank, bro, that's a totally different level, bro. Totally different things, totally different obligations. Bro, it don't make sense to me why, like, he was put as the head trainer while JD, somebody who's been experienced at a world title level, is the backup trainer. Really?
Excellent point, Mazzoon. Look,
JD's is behind Malik Scott.
yep,
How?
that don't make no sense, sir.
How? Like, bro, and I don't care how nobody feel, bro. I'm probably gonna get a message about somebody who know Malik Scott and Philly, bro. Listen, I don't care. I'll tell that man to his face. It is what it is. You play a big part as to why Wilder look like that, and that's just what it is.
I don't think you're being disrespectful. I think you're keeping it real with what you're saying because we are Wilder fans, so we looking for the best. So first, we didn't agree with the Breland firing. Especially now, you got to prove us as a Wilder fan. Prove me wrong and show me that Malik is a better trainer. Oops, you couldn't do that. You lost twice with the guy. I would have loved to see what Breland would have did in the trilogy with you, sir, but I never got the opportunity.
It's a fact.
You know what I mean?
And this is a man that he says spiked his water.
There it is.
This is a man that he blatantly disrespect publicly, bro. Blatantly disrespected this man publicly, bro. Like, you deserve it. That man deserves an apology, bro.
You ruined the man.
You found him, you kicked him to the curb, and since you did, you ain't been looking right, bro.
And up his career with those accusations, Bazuma.
That's crazy accusations to make, bro. Yeah, you saying that all because he threw the towel in? Like, yo, let me tell you something right now. And this is speaking from a trainer's perspective. A trainer's worst fear is being a reason why your fighter don't make it home to their kids. One of the trainer's worst fear is seeing their fighter take so much punishment that they're no longer who they used to be. You know what I'm saying? The last thing we want is our fighter to end up being in a casket, being in the morgue, any of that. As trainers, we have to understand that fighters are going to fight. Fighters are going to fight. You know what I mean? A lot of them not going to quit. They will go out on their shield. This is what we have. Not only do we have to protect them from their opponents, we have to protect them from themselves.
Yeah.
Because they don't know no better. They're fighters. They're not going to know when enough is enough. If my fighter is taking a crazy amount of punishment like Wilder did in that second fight with Tyson Fury, Mark Breland did the absolute right thing. Bro, you can fire me. We can have an argument in the back. Shit, we can get into a fight in the back.
Yeah.
But guess what? You're going to be able to go home to your kids at the end of the day and enjoy the money that you earned in that fight. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to enjoy that money. You're going to be able to spend time with your family, bro. And that's more priceless than losing your life in a boxing ring. Oh, so cool. Yo,
Mark. I just want to say something real quick to you, bro.
What's up?
I just heard Buddy talking about it's a lot of black people that saw part on like what I don't know what Buddy's trying
I told him about that, bro. That's cat.
Hey, bro. Those y'all who know my channel, anybody could get it, bro. I don't know what
I told him about Nah, man, because you know,
Oh yeah, I'm right here, South Paul. What's popping, man? I told him you got the best channel on YouTube. I told you got the best channel on YouTube. But I said the reason what attracted me to your channel because you talk about Devin Haney every fucking day. I like that shit. I'm not talking about us. You still got the best boxing channel. But if you're talking about my favorite fighter every day, I'm gonna watch. Why wouldn't I?
Everybody do that. Like I make videos so people could. I talk about people's favorite fighter because people like to see their favorite fighter to get the respect. But I mean, that's cool. You like my channel, and that's all love, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But the fact I heard you. I rewatched what you were saying. Talking about something about I don't like black. What is you talking about, bro?
No, I said you talk about a black boxer every day. That's why I watch you. You talk about his ass. You talk about Devin Haney more than you talk about anybody. That's what I said. That's why I watch your channel. That's exactly what I said.
You know why? Because I make thousands of fucking dollars a month.
That's why I like it, and that's why I watch it, because you make thousands of dollars. I love that shit. I love that you feeding your kids off that shit.
Okay, hey, I'm not gonna cuss at you, but I'm saying, like, you know how you was trying to make it sound. I always say the Mount Rushmore of boxing is all black American fighters because it is. A lot of Mexican Americans don't like that I say that. But if you look at the Mount Rushmore, you will not see one Mexican American on it. Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Robinson, Mike, whoever you want to pick on it, they're all black American fighters. So this whole narrative that you came out with, I don't appreciate that because that is not what my channel is about. I say the truth on whoever. And if it is Devin Haney running out the ring when Shakur walked in, if it is Devin Haney not dropping shit since who knows when, he dropped breaches, God bless him. But I just speak facts on it. The fact that you're trying to turn it into a race, whenever somebody brings up race first, that means racism is on your mind.
I didn't bring in race first. I said you the best boxing channel first.
You said,
no, the first thing I said was you the best boxing channel. Tell me the truth, Maduma. Who said it first?
Brother. Yo, I'm not trying to, no, don't disrespect, but I'm saying the first thing you brought up was he talk about a black boxer every day. Yeah, good and bad, bro.
That's good though. That's good. I'm saying that's what makes me a fan, because you talk about anybody, and you do talk exclusively about black fighters. So I'm a black guy, so of course I'm gonna be listening to your channel.
Boxing, whoever popping, what no matter what race they is. I know boxing is very racial, and I get it, and it's all love. My favorite fighters are black American fighters. You know, it is what it is. I like Benavidez. I like, old school Messi, but these days it's just what it is. It don't matter what they is. It's like when growing up in Chicago, I love Michael Jordan. I did not like him because he was black. I liked him because he was the best. You know what I'm saying?
That's powerful.
But regardless of what, it's Christmas time, bro. I'm gonna go back downstairs with my family. God bless you, bro. And
yeah, God bless you, man. Hey, Merry Christmas to the family.
I have nothing against you.
I love you. What makes me listen to y'all channel is because y'all so talented. That's what I'm saying. If you wasn't so good at what you did with the editing, everything you say, everything, and you do support black fighters. I just said that because that's what got me to your channel was Devin Haney. Me being a Devin Haney fan, I'm like, I can listen to Devin Haney every day on Southpaw. So that's still giving you props.
No, for sure. Yeah, about 70% of my audience is black Americans. Everybody tune in, and I'm just saying, like, but I got people from New Zealand who tune in. I see my analytics. Hey, Mark, no, you can see what country taps in. I got UK, everybody, bro. But it's not. It's just the truth on everybody. Whoever you is, you could get it, and that's the
and what makes you better than everybody else is your fighting. You fight on your channel also. He don't just be talking. He still boxes also on concrete. He let it on.
I'm old. I spar once in a while, but that's it. I mean, I don't even do fights no more. But I spar. I'm old, but I like to keep in shape. That's cool. But God bless you, bro. I have nothing against you.
God bless y'all. Merry Christmas.
I mean, I don't appreciate that, but maybe just I could clarify for you.
Oh yeah, I was wrong. You right. You made your point where I was wrong at talking about black fighters. So I got to apologize for that. Sorry.
Yeah, and if I was wrong about something, I apologize too, bro.
You ain't wrong about nothing, man. You was right. I said that you talked about black fighters. You right. You do uplift us and say we the best.
About anybody. I don't give a fuck if you from Mars. I'm gonna talk about you if you bogus. You know what I'm saying? But, all right, man. Hey, thank you, everybody. I'm gone.
That's a good ass. Hey, he got a good ass channel. Like, I'm just saying, he got me to your channel. You feel me? I seen you on his channel. And then I was like, this young man, he got a future. So I'm saying, I ain't nothing. Y'all the goods. Y'all the money. I'm trying to get on. I hope that, you know what I mean? Y'all the ones gonna go on and prosper. I'm gonna die probably before the next year. I just want y'all to do good. You feel me? I probably don't make it to 2024, but I see you young, so I can see yeah, I can see you on ESPN, Stephen A. Smith. You got that boxing knowledge. The world is yours. It's just about us figuring it out. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. So let's talk about what Notes brought up as a question. He says, "What's next for Wilder?" It depends on what he want to do in all honesty, because by the way things looking right now, I think that loss that Wilder just took just gave Anthony Joshua just a clean exit to get away from the fight. Yeah, I mean, now he genuinely don't have a reason to fight him, or he could just use that loss as an excuse not to fight him. Anthony Joshua said that he will still fight Deontay Wilder and things like that, but you know what I mean. Joshua says a lot of things and doesn't really come through on his words, so I'm not gonna really put too much stock into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Um, he could also retire. You know what I mean? Like I seen during the interview that he said that, you know what I mean, he might not have that spark like he used to and things like that. So he's already sounding like he's not too optimistic about the future. You know what I mean? And usually when fighters start talking like that, that's how you know it's some type of self-doubt there. Or not necessarily self-doubt, but like questions, a lot of questions in their head whether it's worth continuing or not. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I guess I don't know, man. Maybe he'll fight Anthony Joshua next. Maybe Anthony Joshua sees this as an opportunity to defeat Deontay Wilder. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, Anthony Joshua looked pretty sharp.
Yep.
Like, he looked
He
sharp.
looked good, didn't he?
Looked sharp against Otto, bro. I thought
Yep.
Otto was gonna give you some problems, and Otto while in jab was bothering AJ a little bit, but he made a quick adjustment, started slipping and countering, and it threw Otto off. He was getting hit with
I
some
really,
he was getting hit with some clean left hooks. It was getting punished on those ropes, man. Like he was just Anthony Joshua was just clicking. That was one of his better performances. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie to you. That was like one of his best performances um in a long time. Like that looked way better than Hellenius fight, looked better than the Jermaine Franklin fight. Like he looked like he was clicking on all cylinders, man. He even looked fast at certain points. Like his combinations looked fluid at certain points. So maybe getting that extra fight might have helped him out. You know what I'm saying? But I already know how it's looking right now. There's gonna be people that believe that he will be the favorite in facing Deontay Wilder now, considering both of their last performances. And um, you know what I mean? There's some people that may look at it as an overdue fight now, or the fight don't really got the smoke behind it like it's supposed to. But you know what I mean? If they fight, I'm still rooting for Wilder. You know what I mean? Now, what I might think happened in the fight, man, I'm not sure. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if Joshua pulled that one out at this point in time, but I'm still rooting for Deontay Wilder 1,000%, man. For sure.
yeah, I'm going for Wilder. Like you said, it's still a 50-50 fight. Even if they fight next, I was very disappointed because, like you said, the inactivity. I think if you was in this corner with your experience, I think you would have had a better game plan and we would have had a better chance to win it. Why are you using lateral movement and you're not even a lateral movement guy? You're fighting like Devin freaking Haney, sir, and you're a knockout artist. It makes no sense. You're losing. You're on the back foot, bronze bomber. Throw the bombs away, man, and knock them out. Don't try to be fancy. You trying to show on a show? Putting on the show get you beat. 12 round unanimous decision. You lost every round, Mazuma. Every freaking round. And I think if you was his trainer and you was in there in training camp, I think we got a victory.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
And please tell me how Malik got more credentials than you. He doesn't. Ah, tell me, does Malik got more credentials than you? You would have won it.
I've cornered more professional fights than him. I've led more corners in a professional fight than him. I guarantee you, I've trained more fighters in boxing camps than he has. I'm definitely more experienced than Malik Scott in terms of the training aspect. Now the fighting aspect, he got me by
right
a good amount. You know what I'm saying? I never turned pro or anything like that. But in terms
but you make more sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
In terms of training, bro, I'm gonna tell you what, bro. If I was training Deontay Wilder, which I'd have loved to do that. I'll still shit. I'll still take that. I would love to train.
Right, right.
I mean, but nobody know who I am right now, man. So I'm gonna
But
let time, I'm gonna let time and consistency tell what I'm capable of. You know what I mean? I know I'm gonna get my opportunity eventually, but if I'm training Deontay Wilder, bro, I'm bringing that old Wilder back, bro. Listen, fuck all the lateral movement, the outboxing, and no, we're gonna go back to what made Wilder successful. You know what I mean?
yep.
All that slipping and rolling underneath, bro. None of that stuff was a winning recipe for him. It might have been a winning recipe for somebody like Purnell. It might have been a winning recipe for somebody like Floyd, but guess what? He's neither one of them. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
let's get to what makes Deontay Wilder Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? And that's just using your jab more consistently, being aggressive with your jab, most of all, not jabbing to keep somebody off you, but jabbing with the intention of getting somebody's respect and putting combinations together that he'll be able to sneak that right hand in there. The ending result, if I'm training Deontay Wilder, when I'm working offense with him, man, my whole thing is finding ways to disguise his right hand. Simple
Mm-hmm.
Simple and plain, because they're already aware of the right hand. But guess what? If you blind them with punches before that, they're not going to be able to see it. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And he's been able to do that successfully with just his jab. He'll blind you with the jab and put the right hand right behind it, and they won't see it. And that's exactly why their lights go out. Well, like Dominic Brazil, jab, right hand. The jab blinded him. He couldn't see the right hand coming. Same thing with Bermain Stavern. That first knockdown in that rematch. Jab, right hand. When he dropped Fury a couple times. Jab,
Jab,
right
right
hand.
hand. Hey, hey man,
It's
I want to
so
ask you, Mazuma.
simple. It's so simple, bro. Like,
Yep. Hey, Mazuma, let me ask you this now. Now, with Jamel Charlo, I noticed that was similar with Wilder. They was beating guys with that straight jab, right hand, left hook. But Wilder and Charlo, you notice that he'd throw the jab, big right hand, come back with the left hook. They was beating guys just throwing that all night long. And like you said, he didn't do that last night. That's hard to beat itself because of the power that the intensity that Charlo and Wilder was punching with. That's why they was beating guys. Just with the jab, the right hand, left hook. That's what he dropped Fury with in the first fight.
mhm.
So look, it came in the ninth, it came in the 12th, it came in the third fight. It would have came against. That's why when I heard you talk about the fight last night, yeah, just throw the jab, throw the right hand, come with the left hook all night long. You could beat Joseph with that, but you implementing this footwork. Come on, Mazuma, it's over. That footwork killed him.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, damn, I had a response to that. Oh, what I was gonna say was you said how the jab, right hand, left hook, they was extremely successful with that. And that's because sometimes, especially in boxing, simple is better. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Some things don't really need all that flashy effect. Like if it works, it works. If it's simple and it works, keep using it. That's my thing, bro. It's like it kind of like blows my mind, like why you try to switch this whole man's style up and try to make this dude like a smart, crafty, like skilled boxer when his entire career he's been a fairly simple dude, but was dramatically successful, bro. Dramatically successful. Like, I just don't get why he decided to like. And then Wilder actually like following his lead. I mean, it's good that he believed in Malik Scott. You know what I mean? And was actually like listening to him because he actually shows that he's coachable. But at the end of the day, it's like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? You are who you are at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
He
like he's
had it.
a 12-year-old kid with like two amateur fights and you trying to like change his style up. Because if that's the case, you know what I mean, he's inexperienced, he's green, he has time to grow and mature under a different set of like skill set. Like under a different skill set, you could change up his approach, his mentality overall. This is a 38-year-old man that's at the end of his career.
Right.
Why are you doing this, bro?
And you acting like this is for you, Mazum. This is for him. If he's successful, he be more successful. People hire him. Now, how many people do you think are going to hire Malik Scott now? He's not being successful at his craft. He's failing. He's 1-2 with a victory over Hellenius.
Ain't Malik Scott training somebody else right now? Who he working with?
I've never heard of that, man. He is. He probably is.
Yeah, Malik Scott. Yo, Shay, I know exactly who Jai is. Wasn't he fighting on the undercard? He put that dude to sleep with an overhand. I think I know what you're talking about. Malik Scott worked with Dean the Great. Okay, he worked with Dean the Great. That's some social media boxing.
Man, damn, Mazuma, we lost a legend, man. This is another legend we done lost. We still got a couple left, man. But do you think it's over for him, Wilder?
Do I think it's over for him? It all depend on him, man. It all depend on him. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing they had made a mistake was, he trained Zordo. He trained Zordo Ramirez.
What division is that?
Trained Zordo.
What weight division?
Zordo is a light heavyweight right now.
Okay.
You don't know who Gilberto Ramirez is? He fought Jesse Hart. He fought Bivol. Bivol cooked him not too long ago.
Oh, okay.
He cooked Gilberto Ramirez. That's Zordo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Big old Mexican dude. Yeah. I remember hearing that, and I was like, yo, he trained Gilberto? Yeah, I didn't even know that. But
Malik got to get the gap.
Weird little matchup. That's a weird little matchup between them two. But you know what I'm saying? This is another thing, too. Like, don't work for Wilder may work for Zordo. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, Anonymous said he moved up to cruiserweight. Damn. Okay.
Malik got the gift of gab.
Yeah. Yo, Anonymous, you definitely keep me on point with that. I forgot all about that. It's because I don't really care about Gilberto, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Him and Joe Smith fought at 190. So yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, Joe Smith, he beat Bernard back in the day, but I think Malik Scott, he got the gift of gab, Mazuma. He know how to talk his way into a job real good. And he take that low money for the training. He be like, man, you ain't got to give me 10%, give me 3%. He know how to hustle, man. He's a great hustler, and he know how to talk his way into them training positions.
You ain't gotta give me 10%, give me 3%.
Yeah, he one of them. He one of them, man. I'm trying to tell you. He getting them jobs like, man.
Malik be training for hoagies.
That's what he doing, man. How you getting rid? Man, I think you don't think he whispered in his ear about Breland? Cause they was there at the same time, right? He was with Breland.
When Breland was training Wilder, Malik was his sparring partner.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the live right there, man. I'm gonna wrap this up right here.
I appreciate you, brother, man. Have a Merry Christmas, bro.
Great conversation. You have a Merry Christmas as well, man. Mastermind. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, he out. I was gonna tell him something, but it is what it is. He said, bro, still on. No. I think he got good intentions. He like that uncle that annoy the shit out of you type shit. You know what I'm saying? But all right, man. This was a great live, man. I appreciate everybody that was tuned in for sure. You know what I mean, man. Shout out to Southpaw. Shout out to Shay, Anonymous, Notes. Edward Morris, he said Wilder's washed up, man. That might be an unfortunate reality. You know what I mean? It might be an unfortunate reality. Shout out to my boy Lorenzo, Slime that was on here earlier, of course. J Cash, Zell BTV. Shout out to everybody that was in here, man. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning into the channel. You know what I mean? I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. You know what I mean? Enjoy your holidays and all that good stuff, man. I'm going to get up out of here, man. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.